All right, so we have the team here from Dega. Again, you guys going back to November 1st, we hosted this team. Really love the concept and the amount of time that the team detailed that has gone into planning the utility with their Degen play. And, they launched on December the 5th. As you guys know, with their unique pre-sale raise on their NFTs, there was no pre-sale tokens allocated on launch. They started with their market cap around 287K. Really solid volume on launch. Anybody who jumped in, if you weren't maybe sniping, you probably were able to get in around 300, 400K, and it's been a 10x from there, which is great. But it's a little bit unexpected because I know if you talk to the team, they put in a lot of work, not unexpected like they didn't plan, but unexpected that you never know when a utility play, especially on BSC, might run. And like these guys, again, have gotten some good traction behind them. The player growth has been consistent. The utility is doing well. And again, there is that component of revenue share and allocation back to token holders of Dega. So I can't wait till you guys are really able to scale that up and start to see the numbers and volume come in and grow on that side. So yeah, utility number 2 is in the works already. That's supposed to be hitting in early 2024 as well. I know you guys have that second NFT raise that's right around the corner with the 25% token back allocation in Dega. So yeah, excited. You guys have proven with your marketplace the ability to successfully sell out once before. So anybody who hasn't yet checked out the Dega community, just jump in there. Follow through the pinned messages because there is a lot to go through. And make sure you're paying attention through at the AMA. We're going to go through a nice breakdown of the project, and then we will close it out and move towards a live demonstration and a little game for everybody here in the community. But without further ado, I will throw the mic to the team here from Dega.
Hey,
Awesome,
Maurice.
thank you, man.
Yeah,
And
thank you
yeah,
so
we
much.
always start off. We always start off ladies first. So we're gonna have Lindy come up and introduce herself, and then we'll pass it around from there.
Hello, everyone. Thank you again for having us. My name is Lindy, also known as Meta Lindy. I'm a part of the core team, mostly in charge of communications. And I also own a YouTube channel. Pardon me for the outside noise. I'm waiting on my Uber leaving work here. Um, and yeah, I've been working with Mickey and Clint and for a couple years, and been in crypto for a few, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's about wraps it up for me.
I'm CG. I'm a team advisor, and I have been organizing the AMAs and Twitter Spaces. And I came on board with as a team advisor at the beginning of October. I can't believe it's coming up to 3 months, y'all. And it's been very great working with Mickey and Clint and Lindy and Papa.
Hi guys, my name's Nick. I run the community and I'm a core team member. Like Lindy said, we've been working together on different projects on and off as admin for quite a while. We're fellow investors, we invest on similar things, and we just get on like a house on fire, and we work well, and we decided to actually do something real together, and that's Dega.
What's up, guys? I know that this is going to be a quicker AMA. We're going to be recording for YouTube. So Maurice already told me that we need to make it quick. So I'm just going to say I'm Mickey Crypto. I'm part of the core team. I'm also one of the person with the initial idea with the whole gaming and turning it into a full community based project. So, we're just very excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to this AMA.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Papa Stonks. I've been in crypto since 2015. Been in DeFi for the last, say, 4 or 5 years now. I've spent the last few years. I was the Squid Grow community manager, and also growing my own channel, Astronaut Lounge, and growing my network. I came on the core team for Dega after it was presented to me, and I could not pass up this opportunity to be part of something this good. So with that said, I'm pass it right back over to you, Maurice, and we'll get started.
Yeah, and again, really excited to have you back as a team here. I think for what Dega has accomplished in the early stages, it just showcases that the team, the planning, and what we talked about in that November 1st AMA really was, kind of on the roadmap. So I want to just go back to you guys, and again, you don't have to, short form anything. I mentioned to you, Mickey, we'll try and keep it around 45 minutes just because it helps the playback rate, but we're really still going to deep dive everything. So as I mentioned, really, for me, let's start with how it's been since November 1st, right? When we had you guys on, you were still going through that NFT VIP pre-sale raise, which you successfully minted out in full, and you've had transition your kind of efforts towards marketing and pushing the launch, which again, I remember sitting in, although I had some captcha issues, but I was in on the VC for launch. And you guys had a, very positive launch, some good volume coming in. So let's just walk back to, what the experience has been like, what some of the changes or maybe growth in the community has really looked like over those, can't believe it's almost been 2 months, but yeah, 2 months now.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, so we were on here November 1st. That was the date that we started technically our VIP round. For our community, we actually surprised everybody, gave them a little Halloween treat, and we kicked it off on the 31st. But, since then, we did fly through and we sold out that VIP round collection of 364 Degen goats. They were mystery boxes, so the whole thing was gamified. One B&B each, so we raised 364 B&B from that. We also sold some alpha Degens, which were 50 B&B each. And so we launched our token December 5th. We started with 40K in liquidity, and we went off to the races from there. Like you said, the launch, it was pretty wild. We shot from 267K to 840K almost immediately. We retraced back around 5 to 600K and just kept steadily growing from there. We did have a pretty epic spurt over the weekend a couple weeks ago where we shot all the way up to 3 million, hit that, retraced back to 1, and then we shot back up over 4 million yesterday with a new all-time high. We're currently, above 3 million right now. But with that, our liquidity has just been getting thicker and thicker. We do have a 4-4 tax, 3 to LP and 1 to marketing. So that's our main focus right now, is building that LP up and really creating stable floors.
And I remember that weekend very well because your specific response to some of those big buys come in, and we're like, damn, it wasn't supposed to run this fast. I was hoping some of the people who got in right off launch would get out.
Yeah. And
Right.
I was actually, I was telling my friends, in all the private groups and everything, I'm like, hey, we're really going to start pushing the marketing on Monday. So, maybe let some people shake out over the weekend. And people had other ideas, apparently. So that kind of, I had some people a little upset with me, actually. They were waiting for the dip that never came. But you can't control it. It's a free market. So, either way, it was good to see. That just shows the amount of people that believe in the project and wanted to get in on that ground floor. They didn't give people the opportunity to shake out.
I remember that is you had me chuckling about that one, and I think it's it's kind of funny because it's a good problem to have, and you guys did see a bit of a retracement from there to like 8 to 900K, and then just recently kind of worked it back to around the 2 million range, nice and slow, 2.35 I think is where I saw it, and then you kind of had a few big buys come in, and that obviously pumped it nicely recently. So that's more on the chart side of things, which is great. Now I want to focus on the Degen play itself. What has the experience, community feedback, vibe been like with the utility in the game that you guys have created over there?
It has been amazing. We started out with DegaPlay first on our test version. We wanted to get as much feedback as possible from the players, from the community, to finalize the game. So once we had that information and we recognized all the areas of improvements, we went back on the lab, we recreated the smart contract, and finally launched the final version that you are able to see now. It doesn't make much sense for us from a marketing standpoint to start our international campaign in December in the middle of the holidays. So after New Year's, we will start marketing this game international, and that's when we expect those revenue share rewards in BNB to go to to start becoming a thing for all the early believers of this project. And as you mentioned, we're moving into the second NFT collection, which are membership NFTs that will give you the opportunity to also participate and get those rewards from the games. The second game is 90% developed at the moment. We're gonna launch that test version of the game in January as well. Very excited and super bullish about that second game. It's incredible. The first one was going to be hard to match. I think we did more than that with the second one. So we have what we call the two-headed dragon ready to go for 2024. So from a Degen play standpoint, super excited. A lot of good feedback. Papa has been doing an incredible job setting up those Degen nights with the different communities. That jackpot is already up at almost 6 BNB at the moment, so it's looking very juicy. So once we start marketing and adoption internationally starts happening, that's when this ecosystem becomes a powerhouse for years to come. So we are about to hit that phase. We are still a baby microcap project, so it's a great opportunity to support something that has a very ambitious path and goals ahead for ourselves.
So I love that. And I know we're going to run through the demo for the game itself, the Degen play, but I did want to have you kind of, for the audio purposes of the AMA, just for somebody who's looking to get on board and interact and play within the ecosystem, what are the steps for somebody to kind of get in and utilize your Degen play game?
Yeah, it's very simple. You log in directly on degenplay.win, degenplay.win. You can also go to our official website, which is called DegaWorld.io, and there is a link directly to our Degen play game, also the marketplace. You can also go in directly from there, but I recommend using degenplay.win. You copy the URL, open it directly from your wallet address. You'll be able to connect your wallet very easily, and it's as easy as that to start playing. You just need BNB in your wallet.
Perfect. And in terms of the scope or the levels, I know it's a 0.015 BNB minimum to place essentially a ticket to play within the ecosystem. Now, what is the maximum that somebody is able to play for within Dega?
Yeah, we are setting it up at for now a 1 BNB maximum, but that could change once we start getting volume. But right now, what we recommend, because there is very little volume, we haven't started the marketing, is that you always use the minimum. That's what we recommend at the moment.
Nice. And then I know it's a question that we kind of discussed in the previous AMA, but I did want to get back into the topic of, more private or, community linked games. Now, what would be the process? Are you guys going to maybe scale out the, Degen play as a service for other communities, whether it be, call channels, influencers, projects, to integrate the utility and be able to kind of get their community uploaded and playing within your ecosystem because like you said, it's super easy to use and super easy to understand. And it's not every team wants to spend the time to develop and sell a utility plus their token.
I'll take this one. And the simple answer is yes. And we already have. We do have a couple white label versions already out there that people have purchased. And those white labels give them, revenue 50%. There's different tiers of the white labels. So depending on, what they want, they can get up to 50% of the revenue from their white label version. And then 50% goes into the Dega ecosystem as well, which means rewards out to our NFT holders, back into our chart, and just keeping the ecosystem growing. I have been in some discussions with some of the lounge owners as far as them getting white labels themselves and also becoming brokers to where they can sell white labels on their own. That gives people great incentive because they get 20% of the initial fee, and they also will receive 10% of revenue as well. So it does incentivize a lot of people to really get out there and sell these and promote the platform while also generating volume on the platform itself.
Let me just add real quick to that having multiple white label versions, it also improves the playing experience because the volume, you will see it as one big platform. So the master one mirrors all the white labels. So every single white label is going to see the players from all the platforms. They are all sharing the same jackpot. So from a volume and gaming experience standpoint, it's actually amazing because we are all supporting and helping each other. And at the same time, we are sending a message that, hey, instead of trying to copy these platforms and building one yourself, which is going to cost significant amount of funds, we just want to open the doors to say, hey, let's do this together. And instead of copying us, just join us and let's go,
I love the mentality there, and it's smart, right? It's because it's just to grow the utility, to push the branding, to push the player growth, at the same time as building up another game, marketing the token, maintaining the community. It's a lot. So if you can get individuals helping you through this white label solution that's gonna grow the Dega brand, because your utility gets out there, but it's also going to help the ecosystem in terms of, fees back, revenue distribution to holders, as you've touched on, like that. That's a really smart kind of secondary source, but it in the most impactful sense gives you leverage on your networks and allows you to multiply your efforts, almost for free on a marketing standpoint through those other communities. So, really smart. I like that for sure. And, as we see with scaling anything, partnerships, ambassadorships, and, in the sense of a sales rep almost, it's really effective and can take a lot of stress off the team. So yeah, good kind of strategy and structure of that. Let's go.
100%.
Oh, sorry, Pop. I wasn't sure if you had something.
I just wanted to add in here that we do have other opportunities for people to get out there and promote the platform, get their friends on there playing, but also generate a little bit of passive income. Basically, they get paid to chill. If you look up in the profile icon right up here at the top of the screen, you can click that. You can update your profile, add a profile picture, everything, your name, and also generate your referral link. It's a 3-tiered referral system where if the person you referred is playing the game and they win, you get 10% of that. So, and then it drops down to 5 and 5 on the lower tiers. So it really incentivizes people to get out there and get people on here and drive that volume.
No, I like it. And I wanted to kind of transition to, talking a little bit about the utility number two that you guys are in development of. It's about 90% completed, as Mick had alluded to earlier in the AMA. So what, you mentioned the two-headed dragon, like what benefits, I want to go more so into the benefits of the ecosystem and to the holders, will this secondary game add in?
Well, as I like to call it, when we release two amazing products into the market with different strategies from a marketing standpoint, two games that offer something very unique, and there's something magical about each one. I believe there's one that could potentially, you know, become get a faster growth than the other one, because at the end of the day, you love your kids the same, but there's always going to be one that is just going to be a little bit more. Maybe it's I don't know how to say the word, but one of the games could be the one that explodes first, and then it will carry into the second one and benefit the whole ecosystem. So by not relying just on one game, because I think that's a mistake that a lot of projects do. They put all of their eggs in just one basket. And then if that fails, then you don't have a backup plan. We want to make sure that we have funds allocated and that we have this two-headed dragon. So we have two shots of making one of them really go viral. And at that point, it's going to be a win-win situation for everything else that we're doing.
No, that makes sense for me. Now, I guess, like, how much potential overlap could you see with individuals who really enjoy the game that you have out now? Like, do you see there's a lot of similarities in the player base, or do you feel like this secondary offering is really going to allow you guys to connect with a different form of like gamify audience?
It could be a combination. Yeah, go ahead, Papa.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, yes, I think it's definitely going to cater to our original base, but at the same time, it's going to bring in a wider audience from different communities as well. And without leaking too much, that's all I can really say.
Yeah, I'll just say this without getting into details. The first game, you have a lot of fun playing it. The second game, you can watch it for 20 minutes and you're having a lot of fun as well, but not even playing it. So they both bring two different dynamics, and they both can bring, for example, I know Papa loves DegaPlay. I am more of a fan of the second one myself. There's always going to be certain things that cater more to certain individuals than others. So, some people are going to like the DegaPlay a lot more, and I'm pretty sure some other people are going to like the other one more. So that way we have an opportunity to capture more players that might not like one or the other as much as the other, right? So it opens the doors for us to attract a lot more players.
And like from an onboarding standpoint, like talking about like the supply, like, are you going to maybe introduce a secondary option for fiat gameplay within the ecosystem as you guys scale out to not have, token supply or maybe Web 2, Web 3 boundaries impact the growth of the actual utility and player base as much?
I'll take this one. The answer is no. That's not part of the plan at the moment, because we want to stay truly decentralized. We also don't want to have any custody of funds. That's not something that we want to get into right now from a regulation standpoint. So keeping it 100% on the blockchain, no custody of funds, playing strictly with crypto, that facilitates a lot of the things that we can do at the moment. So we don't want to get into that at the moment, but we are open to it in the future for sure.
Perfect. And great answer to that kind of leading question, because I know the origin and the vision is to be a truly decentralized gaming platform and gaming ecosystem within the blockchain. So, it although can add some potential, player benefits, it would shift away from your ultimate vision. And I just like that you guys are really trying to stay true to like what you set out when, Dega came into fruition. So yeah, no, I love that response. Now, the NFT sale that's going on that's coming up in the future, I did want to spend some time touching on that. So collection size, I know you guys had a very exclusive first collection being 200 of those VIP NFTs. What does the collection look like for, NFT sale number 2? And what are some of those benefits outside of the 25% token back that you're going to receive?
Actually, it was 364 in the VIP round.
364 was it? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Why did I
Yeah,
think it was 200?
364. And as far as the benefits, they are going to receive the same benefits as anybody that got into the VIP round. So you will be receiving your revenue rewards from the first 2 games for each NFT that you hold. Now, the only difference is these did not come with ICO tokens. So what we did was we're giving the 25% back with tokens that are bought off the chart. So 25% of every NFT sale is going to go back into the chart and then airdrop to the owner of that NFT.
So that's going to also create, some nice upward momentum within the chart from those buys. So yeah, no, that's good.
Exactly. And I think anybody that is, wanting to get one of these NFTs, they see the potential in the project and they want to be a part of it. So I'm not too worried about, people selling those tokens, but if they do, again, they were bought off the chart. So it's not ripping from liquidity. We're not giving away any free tokens that, have not been purchased off the chart.
And to
Essentially
add to
break
that,
even at that point. Yeah.
yeah, to add to that, Papa, if you want to touch also on how we are using the ecosystem from the gaming B&B revenues to
Exactly. Yeah.
actually
Team
buy
tokens.
tokens and do the team tokens, all of that stuff.
Yes. So the team tokens, we did not hold any allocation out of the supply for team tokens. All of our team tokens, which haven't been purchased yet, will be purchased off the chart through 5% of the revenue of the platform, of the games. And with that, they will also be locked for over a year, vested for over a year with a very small release each month after that. This way, literally, if we do not succeed, if we do not push this game, we do not get paid. So it is kind of, holds us accountable as far as, really working to get this off the ground and to get it where it needs to be. So that way we do get our team tokens, we do get paid. And, also we'll be getting, revenue rewards through our NFTs as well. But, again, that doesn't work if we don't work.
I like that. And again, I had a question about any types of, leaderboard or further gamification that you guys are looking to add in here to track, history of performance within the game over time. There you go. Love that. And then the second question, thanks, Clint, for pulling that up. Second question I wanted to talk about is like special events or tournaments that you guys may look to run, right? Like, if we think about traditional gaming, tournaments and these big, skirmishes or however you want to define it can be really big, really large catalysts a lot of the time for sometimes under the radar or, underutilized games. So like something like that could be good. You get a few big people in there, stream it, never know the response that could happen, but it's not a traditional like PvP. So I was curious how it may work.
Oh, it's coming. We are definitely looking to do tournaments when it comes to, Papa has already been doing the Degen nights, which has been really good. We did a Degen party also as well, and it was a lot of fun. We have been just promoting playing the game, but the tournament aspect is definitely coming, and it's going to be part of the marketing plan When it comes to collection of data and game performance, right now we are relying mostly on the blockchain. Each individual can actually look at their admin panel, and they can see a lot of their own history. You can actually see the top 10 people that are closest to winning the jackpot as well. But we are going to be implementing a lot more of that as we promote adoption of this game. Obviously, every time we go back to the smart contract and we have to make any change, even if it's minimal, we have to redo the whole contract, right? In a lot of the things are not editable at that point. So everything means significant investment. So we believe that we will be implementing a lot more as we grow, and those moments come that we can then go back and keep improving the gaming experience and everything we can do to make it way better than what it is right now.
Yeah, and
So,
just to add on to that,
go ahead,
you
Paul.
know, with this being 100% on the blockchain, it is going to be relatively easy for us to build a dashboard to, you know, basically within that dashboard, we can have the amount of rewards that have been paid out to each NFT holder, you know, showing. We can have, you know, a leaderboard as far as, you know, who's played the most, who's won the most. You know, we can definitely implement all that stuff right now. As far as development, we're getting our products out there and then marketing those, and then we can work on the dashboard after that.
I'll put that in, you know, as you touched on those NFTs, like as you guys kind of scale up the value of them, like it's going to increase that potential like resale price in like the secondary market too, right? And like we haven't even gone into like how like that can be another catalyst, right? Like if you get an NFT collection that's showing really good, you know, revenue numbers, and as you guys go through the scaling, you know, because you have a fairly limited collection, you know, compared to a lot of projects that are out there, you know, you guys could have a lot of success, and you know, the price on the secondary side could really grow, and that could get some attention now from the, you know, larger NFT players or maybe bigger NFT gaming ecosystems, right? And it could open up doors for partnerships. So I would want to see how you guys are approaching the strategy on like the NFTs with regards to the secondary market, and how you guys are trying to bring in people maybe less familiar with the ecosystem who would, you know, maybe have to buy in at a little higher amount, you know, in the future.
You know that we actually had a team meeting regarding making those very important decisions. Every single decision that we make, we actually have to really study and look at all different angles before making that final decision. One of the things that we were talking about on that team meeting was exactly that. Should we release all the NFTs now? Should we hold on to them to potentially then you know, increase the pricing BNB per NFT? And the answer was very easy for us. We are now thinking about providing the opportunity to the community to get a hold of those NFTs. If they get those NFTs and we play fair with them, and we don't try to have a strategy of us ourselves increasing the prices, instead just giving the opportunity for the community to get those NFTs right now at the lowest price possible that we can list them from a BNB standpoint. And then once they sell out, let the market dictate that. And if there is an increase, which we are very confident there will be on the demand of these NFTs, who better to take advantage of those opportunities than the actual early believers who got those NFTs? So we want to give that power to the early believer. We want to give that power to the community. And we're going to work very hard for them to obviously have that opportunity to be able to have much more value per NFT in the secondary market. But they're going to be the ones benefiting, not the project, not Dega.
Yep. And I just wanted to say, I think, you know, it's exactly right. The secondary market will be dictated based off of the volume on the games. So if we do our jobs right, people are going to be receiving a lot of, B&B rewards every minute and a half in each of those NFTs. And so that is really going to dictate what somebody is going to want to try and sell it for, or, obviously there's going to be people that are going to need funds immediately. So they might sell it a little cheaper than what they would be getting back in rewards over the next year. But, that's just the way the market works. But I definitely see the secondary market doing very well if and when anybody does want to sell them.
And again, just while we're on the topic, I know we went through like the jackpot and everything. Now, what is the small percentage, per play ticket that goes in that gets distributed to the NFT holder revenue?
Yeah. So the question was, out of the total volume, how much the project is earning per round, correct? That's a 10% from
Exactly.
Yeah. So from the losing pool, everything goes to the winning pool, correct? When that transfer is happening, 90% goes to the winners and 10% stays to the, actually 87% goes to the winners, 3% goes to the jackpot, and 10% goes to, all the rewards that are being shared every minute and a half. So that number is 10% from total volume. So
Just wanted to make sure that was
revenue,
kind of clarified and kind of brought up around that topic.
yeah, so the revenue is 10% of volume, because obviously we cannot take everything away from the players, because if not, they wouldn't never play the game, right? So from each round, the winners obviously take most of the winnings because they won, right, playing the game, and then the project, it's holding 10% and then distributing those 10%. Not holding, but the project is actually getting us a whole 10%, but it's being distributed on the spot automatically after each play.
That's why Papa's has mentioned a few times, you guys aren't going to benefit as a project unless you guys are really doing your job and pushing the volume into the game and trying to grow the player base. So yeah, that definitely makes sense, Mickey. Now, again, I think it's been a pretty good overview of, the ecosystem, the Degen play, the token benefits, some of the NFT aspects. I do really want to shift and have a good, 5-10 minute outlook on Q1, how you guys are going to close out the rest of this year. It's only about 10 days still left in front of us, but, important 10 days potentially, and then, shift us to 2024 and really what's in front of us, moving into next year.
So, Papa, you want to take this one? You want me to go?
Yeah, no, I got it. So yeah, closing out the end of this year. Obviously we have the holidays coming up on us, and things are going to be a little slow, but we're not going to stop working. We're still going to be working in the background, having team meetings and everything else, but we're going to line up some Degen nights and get back in the lounges, have some fun, just bring some people in organically.
So as Papa was mentioning, yeah, we're going to continue because we are very, we are very active from an organic growth standpoint. We are constantly doing AMAs. We love to being in front of people. We love the educational aspect of this game. The more we speak, the more we explain who we are, what we do, and what our plans are, the better the quality of supporters that we're getting in our community. So that's working to our benefit. So we are going to continue to do that, but we are going to turn, obviously, the engines, and we're ready for takeoff. So we have to now implement international and different marketing strategies, not only from an ecosystem and token standpoint, but now we also have to think about how we are going to be pushing this game and creating adoption for this game. So everything we have to do it from an individual standpoint and have a strategy for each product, right? So something that we're doing right now is we are creating some really cool animated videos for the games. And those are going to be some of the tools that we're going to be using to be pushing from a marketing standpoint. We have to do paid ad campaigns in different crypto websites. We also have to use a little bit of the traditional side as well to try to attract the regular players that we might be able to attract because of how fun the games are. We cannot just focus on crypto, despite the fact that is our main market. We also have to add more possibilities. We also have to work with different marketers to be able to target certain markets like the Asian market, like the Indian market. We are already working in establishing as well the Latin America market, aside from the English-speaking market around the world. So the marketing strategy is complex, and it requires a lot of planning behind closed doors. And you have to have a specific strategy for DegaPlay, then for the second game when we launch it. But at the same time, how do we keep pushing the ecosystem? How do we keep marketing the token? So yeah, the marketing side of things is getting a lot more serious, and we're definitely going to start, injecting more gas into the engine to make sure that we step it up when it comes to how aggressive we're going to be from a marketing standpoint, and that's happening in 2024.
And I wanted to make sure, once you guys have that second game up and running, we'll get together, even if it's just on a call or something like that, and do like a demo, and then I can record it and have our video guy upload that to the YouTube as well, just to get some exposure, and just have that demo for the second utility once it goes live, just to keep the support going. But yeah, no, excited for 2024. And again, from our end here at Caesars, myself especially, and I know Buck's been in contact a lot with the team and been supporting there on his side. Love what you guys are doing. Love the planning that's gone in. I know our community, embedded and started on the BSC side of things. So it is really nice to see you guys having success. And yeah, just obviously want to try and support you guys as you transition into 2024 and, moving forward. So yeah, like if, again, anything else, you think we missed about the project, really big calls to action, Mickey, over the next couple of days. Obviously the NFT sale that will be coming up is a big one. I would say that, check out the utility. If you haven't, maybe go in there and, place a ticket and jump into the game and, participate in the ecosystem. And yeah, other than that, anything else we missed, because we could wrap the AMA and then transition and get that fun showcase going of the actual game, and, have a couple people from the community potentially pick up some Dega tokens for Christmas.
Real quick, I did want to touch on, that upcoming NFT sale. For anybody that, wants to get in and really help push it and maybe generate some passive income while you're doing it, you can also generate your referral link for the NFT marketplace. And anybody that uses that referral link, you'll also be getting your commission from that. And it, again, is a 3-tiered referral system. So you still go 2 tiers down on the referrals. So that's something, again, we always want to incentivize people to really get out there as a community and help push and get rewarded for it at the same time.
Yeah, that's actually very important. Once we release this NFT collection, I'll make a small correction. The marketplace is a 2-tier, because we have to be a little bit more limited than in the game, because there's other collection owners that are going to be posting their collections there, and they will be using the same referral system as well. But you get 2-tier, which is really good from the marketplace, and just share those rewards. Those referral links, and the more you refer them, and then you can chill for your own rewards and get benefit from it as well. So that's a really cool feature that we have. But I also wanted to mention, before we wrap it up, when it comes from a marketing standpoint, we have been working with some significant YouTubers through the Tyler Hill and his agency, the Hill Grow agency, which we have a partnership with and an alliance with. And we're getting access to all these incredible crypto YouTubers. Recently, My financial friend and Connor Candy released videos on us. Between the two of them, we're talking more than 400K subscribers. And we are definitely going to continue to work with these different influencers and YouTubers that is bringing great results. We recently worked also through Papa with a TikToker that has a very large Arab community that also work very well. So we are planning to continue to do that as well, and not just rely on marketing from spending on ads and doing AMAs, but we also understand the importance of using influencers to be able to get to where we want to get to, and we have been executing that, and we are planning to continue to do so.
Now, I did have one quick question I actually got from the audience that I liked. I'll throw to you quickly. One sec. This one's from Mac Daddy. He said, with users being able to guess or predict the price of a coin within 60 seconds, is there a limit to the number of times that a certain wallet can interact with the protocol in a day? What are the plans to potentially add or expand alternative chains into the ecosystem, you know, especially with some of the volume shifts we're seeing onto layer twos like Sol and AVAX? So that was from Mac Daddy.
Yeah, I'll take that one. So as far as limiting the amount of times, it is fully decentralized. So no, anybody, as long as they have BNB in their wallet, can play the game. If they want to stay up 24 hours and do it, that's on them. And as far as expanding, we do have that capability, and we are planning on doing that. As far as adding an extra room where people can play with our Dega token, or adding an extra room where they can play with another, currency like, Solana, or even Arbitrum, or anything like that, that is gas efficient, can be used. But the main goal right now is to really drive the volume to our current platform and get wider adoption on that first, before expanding it and diluting the ecosystem.
Awesome. Thanks so much for that answer, Papa and Mac. Appreciate the question, man. Again, for me, I really love the discussion on the AMA, but more so, again, I just, really impressed with the planning that went into this one. And I love that you guys have stuck to the plan. Things are going well so far, and, excited for the new year, man. So really everybody, Papa, Mickey, Clunt, CG, Lindy, thank you guys all for, so much for coming by again and updating the community here on the progress within Dega. I would love to wrap the AMA, and then, we'll transition into the fun little demo. And I know Buck's been kind of gathering some participants from within the chat who've sent some questions and been active. And then I'm going to pick, a couple random listeners that have stuck with us throughout, add them into the two different groups. And then, we'll see, maybe if one of those groups end up getting a win. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. But now let me know if there's anything else, Mick, and then we could start the transition. If not,
No, man, it's been perfect. Nothing on my end, maybe Papa, but it was a great AMA. Just want to say thank you once again, and thanking everyone that is present right now on this AMA. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us and learn about Dega.
Yep,
Awesome.
just wanted to second that. Thank you again, Maurice. You guys have been great supporters over here, and I know you'll continue to be there throughout the life of this. So thank you again for having us. And anybody else, please stick around and watch me whoop Mickey's butt in the game.
Good luck.
All right, so we have the live demonstration of Degen play going now. I'm passing the mic to the team.
All right, guys. So what you're looking at right now is the screen where you are going to make your guess, make your play. You can choose from anywhere from 0.015 BNB and going all the way up to 1 BNB. Me and Mickey are going to go against each other for this demonstration, and the winnings will be sent out to the community. So with that said, I think we'll wait for the next round, give you guys a little, what it looks like first, and then we will jump in on this next one.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, and we're live.
All right, so right now, if we were playing, I would be winning, as usual.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we gotta be quick now.
Boom. All right,
Let's go.
so there was a winner. Those winnings would have been automatically distributed to the winners' wallets and also to the NFT holders.
There you go. I'm in. Waiting for you, Papa.
Oh, man, come on. There we go.
There
I'm
you
in.
go.
Yeah.
A little extra.
And a bot kicked
We
in.
win.
Please.
Let's go, baby.
All right, come on. Rug, Bitcoin rug.
Oh, come on, Bears.
Let's
go.
Satoshi's selling.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4,
Let's
3.
go. Let's go.
Down,
Come on.
down,
Yeah, let's go.
Down. Boom.
Oh,
Boom. How you
freaking
like them
Papa,
apples?
man. Freaking Papa. You always win, bro.
We hit 6 BNB on the jackpot.
Yep. And yes, our jackpot with 3% of the pools, of the winning pool, goes to our jackpot. So you hit 10 of those in a row, you hit 10 right in a row, then you will win that jackpot. And it is all done automatically. You can check and, you can see who the leaderboard is, the top 10. Zishan currently is on top with 6 in a row. If he hits 4 more in a row, he will win that jackpot. And then I'm assuming you would see a nice buy on the Dega chart.
Oh, hell, of
By
course.
the way, let's do one for fun right now. Anyone who's connected, right after this 17 seconds, let's just make a play. I'm going up again. Let's go.
My phone keeps
Mickey's
screwing
not
up.
gonna
That's
let
why I
Bears
wasn't in the
win.
last one.
9, 8, 7, 6,
And so you can see
4, 3.
you can see how fun this is to play with a group of people, in a VC. This is a great tool for community building and engagement. So that's why, projects see the potential of an investment in one of the white labels, because, it does create a great opportunity for community growth and engagement. And yeah,
Me and Mickey are bullish.
Yeah, who's coming on the other side? Anyone?
Oh, I am.
Come on,
I'm
everyone.
on my way.
DJplay.win. Get in there.
Let's go, Papa Stonks. We're going to get you this time.
Negative.
Rug Papa.
Satoshi's gonna roll Bitcoin.
Nice. 4 players. Let's go. 2 on 2. We're going to get you.
To the moon. Or to the galaxy.
Oh, somebody snuck in going up at the last minute. Nice.
Yeah.
Give me that B&Bs.
And Papa,
Give me
bro.
all the B&Bs.
I'm not playing against you anymore, man. I'm done losing money to you, bro. Well,
You
losing
should know
B&B,
better,
sorry.
man.
Losing B&B to Papa. Oh, man.
Damn it.
All right, Papa, go
Oh, well.
celebrate. Buy a 6-pack. you know, and I'll just get over this quickly.
Again, no, I love the showcase there, guys. It does kind of, give everybody an example of how easy it is, how fun it can be. And it's, you could do it very simply. Like, you could jump in every hour if you're, if you see some news that the price may be moving, you could jump in and make a little extra B&B through Degen Play. So, I love the concept. I love how easy it is to onboard people. And they've shown great value in the early stages with their NFTs. So excited for the secondary collection to come out. But yeah, great little showcase and live demonstration on the utility behind Degen Play. And congratulations to the group of winners who were on the team down. We will collect the wallets and we'll have the funds distributed over within the next 24 hours. But yeah, thanks so much, Mickey, Papa, Zishan, CG, as well as Meta Lindy for coming by. And, Clint, you can't forget about you at the top there. And, great work so far. I'm excited for what 2024, looks like for Dega.